the day who I
Brilliant.
lost a whole bunch of weight. And he was like, yeah, I had almonds. I was like, oh, almonds, that sounds like Charles D'Angelo. Charles, you have a great story yourself. You used to be 300-plus pounds, and you decided to get yourself into shape. And now
360 pounds a decade ago.
You have decided to make a life career out of it, and you have brought a friend along with you. Who do you have with?
One of my clients, I have Joanne here, who is 76 years old and has lost over 50 pounds, most notably getting off of medications, reducing medications. Her doctor's been able to take care of a lot of her health issues because of the dramatic reduction in her body fat and the overall improvement in her health.
Joanne, let's start at the beginning. Why did you go in to see Charles D'Angelo the first time?
Well, I had read many diet books and tried many of the diets, and they didn't work. They worked for a while, but I wanted to be in the real world. So when I read Charles' book, I was impressed because he had been there. Mm-hmm. And he was recommending a way that you could eat smarter, eat healthier, and get it at the grocery store and prepare it yourself.
Right.
I didn't want to weigh or measure or scoop. I didn't want to buy somebody else's food that they had prepared.
Right.
I wanted to do this in a more normal, everyday way.
When you decided, were you nervous? Were you scared? What was your thoughts as you first walked
I was
in?
only scared when I went in to talk to him.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone's scared when they talk to Charles.
And I was scared when I left.
Uh-huh.
Why were you scared?
No. Charles was very definite about what he said.
Right.
And he told me that it would be very tough and that I had to be willing to get tough.
Right.
And change your philosophy.
And
really,
change things.
Yeah, change your philosophy and really adopt the right attitude
and,
about food and exercise.
I decided that I'm going to go for it.
Right.
So Charles told me that he would tell me what to eat, what brand to buy, mm-hmm. where to buy it, and what time to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So he was sort of going to take over, and I didn't have to make any decisions.
Right.
I just had to do what he said. And he made a statement, and he said, if you do what I tell you to do, when I tell you to do it, I guarantee you will lose weight.
Right.
That's a pretty powerful statement.
I'm trying to find a woman like that who'll just listen to everything I say. Joanne, 76 years old. What was it like working out, going to the gym? Were you accepted with the other muscleheads at the gym?
Actually, I don't go to the gym.
Oh,
I
okay.
have my own treadmill.
Okay.
And so I do that. But one of the things I have to say is that when I tell people, sometimes women, what I lose, I think that they're maybe a little envious, but you really have to work at this. But actually, it becomes a way of life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so if you don't do it, then you're not at your best.
Yeah. We should also mention, Joanne, you lost how much weight?
45, 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the refuel night, because a lot of people say, oh, I can't do that. It's too regimented. But Charles gives you a refuel night, which is actually very important to your losing weight. You enjoy those refuel nights?
I am Italian, so you know what I have on my refuel night. And I look forward to that refuel night every week.
Let me ask you this question. Did you appreciate that refuel night more that you were dieting and this new way of life? I enjoyed my refuel night much more than when I was eating bad every night. Does that make any sense?
It makes perfect sense because I look forward to the refuel
you enjoy
night.
it more. You enjoy food more.
I do.
Yeah.
And appreciate it more.
Yeah.
And I appreciate what it's doing by eating healthy.
It's an interesting, you feel better. Did you feel
Definitely.
better? Yeah. You said you're off all of your high blood pressure, diabetes
medication?
medication?
I don't think I'll ever go off of all of them.
Right.
But I was taking so many drugs that it was really the side effects that pushed me. The one drug that helped me caused my legs to swell. And then last summer was so hot, then they began to itch.
Right.
And I thought, I can't live like this. I've really now I have to do something.
And she has a passionate marriage. She's in her 8th year of marriage, right?
Yes, I am.
God love you. Now, lastly, because I got about a minute and a half here, Joanne, somebody's here listening to this interview and saying, I've tried losing weight. I can't do it. I want to lose 50 pounds. I got a wedding. I got an anniversary. I got my sons, my daughters. I want to lose weight. What would you tell that person?
Change your attitude. You can do
Brilliant.
this. You don't have to go on a diet. What you need to do is to eat healthy and eat smarter and forget about the word diet. As soon as you announce diet to all of your friends,
Right.
then I think it kind of sets you up for a downfall.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You just have to change your way of thinking. And Charles gives you the tools and the techniques to do that.
So you would tell people to call Charles?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would too.
Definitely.
I would too. This is an unpaid endorsement. I don't get anything out of this. Yeah,
because Charles has changed my life.
I agree.
You get my friendship, McGraw, and that's invaluable.
You should actually pay me for that. No, but you're actually right. I think Charles has changed my life.
Well, thank you.
There's no question about it. My relationship with food is different. I appreciate food more. I'm eating better than ever. When I eat bad, I know I'm eating bad. I feel bad when I'm eating bad. And when I'm doing it right, there's no better feeling.
No doubt.
Yeah, no better feeling.
And let me just add that the whole point of my work, remember, I'm not a dietitian or a nutritionist or a doctor, but my whole work is based upon and predicated on changing a person's philosophy, as you both are talking about, an attitude about their habits with food and exercise. Because any mechanism has an effect, but the real lasting change comes from consistency by making the right decisions on a daily basis. And success comes from that, as does failure. If you make the wrong small decisions every day over time, you'll fail. But working with me, that will not happen.
Phone number, how do people get a hold of you?
Phone number is 314-495-3228. And check out the website, charlesdangelo.com, where you can see all sorts of really inspiring videos and get everything that you need to know about the program before giving a call.
And the truth is, you really can change. You can change your life.
Without a doubt.
You don't have to live
old.
like that. Yeah. Joanne, thanks for her coming in.
Thank you.
How do you like the shakes?
They're fine.
All right. 9 o'clock, KTRS St. Louis.
ABC News. I'm Doug Limerick. Better than expected.